What's going on, guys? Living Zombies here, back with another Pokemon Go video. And in today's video, guys, we are talking about the new Sweet Discoveries event. This event is now live in some countries, and we do have a first look at Applin in Pokemon Go. As you see right there, a brand new Galar Pokemon. We'll talk about all the ways to catch Applin and the ways to evolve the Applin too. But remember, this event does start on Thursday, 10 a.m. local time, and is lasting until the 29th at 8 p.m. local time. That is when you can find Applin here in Pokemon Go relatively easily. So let's go ahead, guys, and talk about Applin. How can you get Applin in Pokemon Go? Well, you will be seeing apples on the floor in the game when the event does start in your area. Now, when you click on these apples, one of three things can happen when you click on the apple. Number one is when you click it, you encounter an Applin. Pretty easy, right? So that's how you can get Applin in Pokemon Go, finding an apple as either a wild spawn, or most of the time, the highest chance to get this apple spawn is by popping a mossy lure on a Pokestop. And the apple is going to spawn on that mossy lure, and when you click on it again, you might get an Applin encounter. Catch it, you'll get candy for Applin, of course, and there is a chance you get an evolution item from catching that Applin too. But also, when you click on the apple, it may not give you any encounter. It might do this and just give you one of those apple evolution items, such as the sweet apple or the tart apple, which are necessary for evolving Applin. And the last thing that can happen when you click on the apple is it might give you an encounter with just some other random Pokemon. So Pokemon such as Paris, Cottony are some of the Pokemon that we know of already. Also, I know that Shelter can be disguised as an apple too, which again, I'm not too sure how that makes sense, but it does. When you click on an apple, it might be a Paris, Cottony, Shelter, or an Applin spawn. And I think that it can also be a Bound Sweet spawn too. So we're talking at least 5 different Pokemon encounters when you click on this apple, but most of the time, highest chance that it's going to give you an Applin encounter when you find an apple spawn. Now, to evolve Applin into Flapple and the Appletun, yeah, you're going to need either 20 tart apples, which are necessary for Flapple, or 20 sweet apples, which is necessary for the Appletun, plus 200 candy for Applin per evolution. So 400 candy in total. So yeah, definitely a grind to get both evolutions of Applin in Pokemon Go, but I definitely would go hard for these evolutions during the event, because we don't know for a fact if these will stay spawning when the event is over. And if they do still spawn off of mossy lures, I'm sure the chance of it spawning will be lower compared to what it is right now, which what it is right now is still kind of rare. Now, there is a free time research that is going to give you 1 sweet apple and 1 tart apple for free. And then there is also a paid research, which this is not going to give you those evolution items, but it will give you 2 Applin encounters in that time research, plus 2 mossy lures to use on Pokestops to get more spawns of apples that hopefully turn into Applin. So yeah, that pretty much covers Applin in Pokemon Go. Again, just look out for apple spawns on the map. And again, you are more than likely going to find it off a mossy lure compared to just a wild spawn. It being just a wild spawn is pretty dang rare. But speaking of spawns, you might see some other spawns such as Alolan Rattata, Abra, Bellsprout, Delibird, Gulpin, Bidoof, Munna, Bound Sweet, Skwovet, or you might see some Snorlax, Shuckle, Kamala, and of course that Applin again. But remember, with this event, Delibird, Skwovet are shiny boosted to at least a shiny rate of 1 in 128. So they are spawning in the wild at that shiny boosted rate. They are also in 7Ks too, along with Munchlax and Cherubi. They might have a 1 in 64 shiny rate in the 7Ks. And they are also in field research. Use 3 berries to help catch Pokemon. You will either encounter Delibird, Kamala, or Skwovet from that research, and they will still be shiny boosted in that research. So yeah, guys, that is everything you need to know about Applin in this event and how to go after shiny Delibird and Skwovet. Since they are shiny boosted in this event, the best time to get those 2 shiny Pokemon if you are missing them. So guys, let me know when this event starts in your area. If you do find Applin and a bunch of those evolution items, let me know. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like in the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.